making some comparisons. Who's the greatest player? It is always a fiery chat, isn't it? You tend to find that perhaps people who are a little bit older fancy Chahanga, and those that are more 90s, 2000s era fancy Jancha. And
I don't agree with that.
No,
no.
It's another finish.
I don't agree with that. Big service this one, Johnny, on the huge forehand. ElShorbagy. 3-game ball still for ElShorbagy.
Oh, it wasn't the return, but the second shot of the rally from ElShorbagy.
What a time to do it.
ElShorbagy leads 1 game to love.
Control, but he's getting a chance like that. That's where he's so good. I mean, that is brilliant.
It is. He's taking
2-3.
a lot of physical toil, Mohamed ElShorbagy, but when he has the opportunity, he's keeping solid, and that's a sign of a lot of pressure sessions. Well, all the Farag fans out there will be feeling very nervous. Mohamed ElShorbagy still kept his error count to only 1 in this second game. Ooh. And then he's getting the bounces of the court as well.
8-4.
Good fortune, but as my old coach used to say, he who dares wins and fortune favours the brave, Joey. At the start of the second game, I feel like the plan is actually right when he gets it right, but he's just not able to consistently hold that level.
Down.
Well, that's
11-4. Gives ElShorbagy.
A soft ending, really, to the second game. The potential when it was 4-all with 10 minutes of play. Ali Farag. That's better from Ali Farag. That's the first real attack, Johnny. That's the first real attack from Farag that's had a bit extra on it, don't you think?
Absolutely. He was a bit carefree.
It's good width. This could be trouble.
What a rally.
Well, he's hustling ElShorbagy.
That's more like it, Joey.
Wow. It's acknowledged there. It's good to see from ElShorbagy. Just laying it in tighter.
Yeah, he's definitely looking more dangerous around the middle suddenly. That's a stroke.
He's going to get the strokes. Ali Farag looks up to the heavens. He still has an opportunity in this first quarter-final. Oh, wow, this is becoming a Nick Fair.
Shots are us at the moment in game 4. Look at that.
Dynamic squash here. Great shot.
Oh, he's on the back foot here, Farag. Oh, what about that, Joey?
That's outrageous. ElShorbagy puts his hands on his hips. That was unbelievable from Farag.
I mean, there's not much on his lob there because his legs are wobbling. And wobbling.
Oh, yeah, but he's still going. And he makes the error! He makes the error! He's Why is he smiling? Why is he smiling?
Because Mr. Fantastic always smiles.
He's done it.
What a shot!
Ali Farag's put the sneaky, the shake hands, but it's not because it's finished. It's far from finished.
He made a couple of sloppy errors, and it gave ElShorbagy just that wind he needed right at the start of the 5th here.
Yeah, there's a big push now from ElShorbagy.
Oh, he read it, but
big
look
push.
at that,
but
look
he's
at that.
So ElShorbagy's got to regain. He's got a bit
especially the winner is going to need some serious recovery. Oh, fantastic boast. And here we go.
Oh, he's made the error. ElShorbagy, it was loose. It was really loose. He's flexing his hand. I don't know if he's getting a bit of cramp there, Farag. He was flexing his fingers after that. ElShorbagy was out of position again. Wow.
Oh, he slipped.
He slipped. Oh, he's hanging on. Oh, he's done it. ElShorbagy's done it. ElShorbagy's done it.
ElShorbagy 3 games to 2.
Both players' hands on the hips.
11-4, 9-11.
Tremendous match.
16-18.
Tremendous match played in a very, very, very good spirit. ElShorbagy hangs on, staves off Ali Farag, winning in 5, 3 games to 2.
walking around the court, fast-paced walking, but never rushed.
9-2.
And he knows exactly where that straight line is along the wall. No unforced errors.
Very professional first game from the general. Oh, he's broken his string. He'll be furious with that. He'll be furious with it.
It's interesting watching there, Gaultier, Joey, that when he takes those volleys on, the Egyptian way is probably to take the ball in short a lot more, but he tends to hold it and push it back first till he's sure that he's got the territory he wants, and then he'll take it in. He's usually a bit more patient.
Maturity. It's good width, though. That was wide.
There it is again, that cross-court kill. We've seen that many times already in this match.
It's funny.
That's good work from Elias. Tries it down the middle, as Gaultier's done to him.
Oh.
Nice.
No let.
Wants to review.
No
Yeah,
let.
it's been
Decision of
confirmed.
11-7.
Ball was tight, that's what did him in.
Leads 2 games to love.
And there's the Gaultier invisibility again. Working him back.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Elias.
There you go, Elias. I think it was the butt of the racket. I hope it was, because, you know, that if it's not, and it's not the person he was before the injury timeout.
This is a highlights package here in itself, but very
Right,
exhibition squash.
No back wall, basically.
Oh, goodness, Gaultier got it.
No, shake of the head.
Yep. No lunge there. Diego Elias needs to think about the tournament schedule that's coming up. You're dead right, Joey. Oh,
So, well, Diego Elias, let's hope it's nothing too serious. Get his body sorted. 44 minutes. Couldn't have it more perfect, really, Gregory Gaultier. Nice run out. Hard second game.
4-0 in short time. And that'll settle the nerves of Rösner, who's never been to a World Series semi-final.
No, it'd be his first, which at the age of 29 has been long in the wait. He's done a few quarterfinals.
He's been in many, many quarterfinals, I dare
Never
say.
the semi-final housing.
It's a good call from Shorbagy.
Yeah, it's good to see that from Shorbagy. There's nothing from the referees.
8-6.
So 8-6, but one of the best rallies in the first game. So well, huge first game for Rösner. So the German #1 looking determined, as he should be.
He sat on the cross court again, but it was an average volley. And
out. 7.
Marwan ElShorbagy is one of the best people. May have thought about a review. It was tight, a lot of tight work on the backhand flank. That's, you know, they're both so strong. And now you can feel the intensity's gone up here. ElShorbagy recognised the call, and that's a great volley though. That's bread and butter for the tree chopper. It's a horrible end to game 2 for Simon Rösner. It was more of the same that we saw earlier.
And out 5-3.
The front. If he continues to do that, then I think Rösner will win. But this is a much better rally from him. And that's a nice bit of hold as well. There was a hold in that, Johnny. He used the angle, but Marwan was shut out behind him. He wasn't taking the ball in short when Marwan's in front.
Game ball.
ElShorbagy looks to be resetting already for the next game.
He is. So Simon Rösner does the head jut, the head nod, reassurance. This,
yeah.
Oh, wow. Rösner's, he's starting to own the tee.
5-2.
He's like an albatross, Joey, across there when he gets going. And
he is a bald eagle.
Can't miss at the moment. That's a great... Oh, he got that as well.
He did.
Just all happening. It's all happening,
There's
Joey.
the pumping of the Fistenhausen.
10-2.
From Simon Rösner, 8 match balls to reach his first World Series semi-final. Present moment in hand. Stato King. Oh, that's conceded. So Simon Rösner.
11-3.
It was a light hug to Marvin.
3-1.
German #1 reaches his first ever World Series semi-final. Tree Chopper has shot down Marwan ElShorbagy in 4 games, 3-1.
We've never been guilty of such things. Just ask our cricket team above all.
It's good line hitting. This is better from Matthew.
Yeah, that's what he needs to
Wow,
do.
that was controlled at its very best from the masterclass of Matthew.
4-5. Now 6.
Produces all these quirks on the forehand and the backhand volley. So if he's in doubt in any way, Matthew, he's going to use that front wall.
And Momen has done that now on three occasions. That's
7-4.
he's not going to stop doing it. It's one of his favourite shots. He plays a couple of drops and then very quickly he's turning and holding the...
So Tarek Momen takes it.
Game to Momen. Momen leads. 1 game to
Spoon out from the sidewall.
But also with the movement at the moment.
Much better for Matthew getting under that and lifting it.
Heavier and tighter into the sidewall.
Oh, that's lovely.
Well, that was short.
2-1.
So good response. Matthew rolls his eyes to say, finally, got the groove.
Matthew's fired up here, Joey. That decision which he feels went against him has got him. That's a great volley. Look at this. Talk about the snarl. Look at that, Joey. Look at the look.
Yeah, well, this is what Matthew's done in these sticky situations in his
not
career.
happy. Went a bit far there. This will be interesting. Yeah.
So the stroke. So Matthew goes off. The Wolf is on the prowl.
11-9. Game to Matthew.
Few words said to Tarek Momen. He's also going to have a word at the referee and Alec Goff.
4-1 for Matthew in the second game. He motors on. There we go. There's the favourite shot. Been practicing those since he was about 2 years old, Joey. Millions and millions of those.
Because you know you can get a cheap point.
It's really unsettling, Nick Matthew here.
9-7.
Momen finds himself with 3 game balls. Mid Matthew making another error. Tarek Momen is bouncing up and down.
11-7. Game to Momen.
nowhere near, but it's very rare that Matthew had an off day.
No, he's also just not moving forward. He's not lunging.
8-3.
Assure you of that. He converts. Looks like he's wincing slightly there, Matthew.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering as well. Yeah.
Matthew definitely has an issue.
11-6.
Definitely has an issue.
Momen wins 3 games to 1.
Just like Wentz from the Wolf, he doesn't show much when he's having a problem.
11-7.
Tarek Momen converting, so 44 minutes, the last quarter final. Momen overcoming Matthew in 4 games, 3 games to 1.